In today's video, I want to share with you 5 reasons why you should become a private money lender. And hopefully, if you decide to be a private money lender, you will consider working with a company like RP Capital LLC, which is where we provide double-digit returns to all of our private money lenders. But let's get into the 5 reasons. Number 1, because your money is always secured. So when you invest as a private money lender, especially when it's a residential single-family type investment, well, you're not doing the work that the active investor is doing. You have money, whether it's in a savings account, a checking account, a money market account. It could even be in a retirement account that you self-direct into that deal. And your money is going to be secured by that property or backed by that piece of real estate. So it's not like you are taking a certain amount of money and just wiring it to somebody's LLC bank account, or you're just getting a check and writing it to me as an individual. No, your money is always secured or backed by that piece of real estate, which, by the way, if someone is offering you an opportunity to be a private money lender and they say they have a quote unquote deal, whether it's residential or commercial, and they're trying to get money from you without you wiring that money to a title company or escrow company or an attorney, that's already a red flag. And then even if they do have a title company or an attorney involved with an escrow account, you need to verify all of that anyway, because there should be certain documents that are put in place that are vetted by and or drafted by the attorney and title company so that you know everything is on the up and up. Don't play any games when it comes to your money. So number 1 reason why you should become a private money lender is that your money is always secured. That's totally different than you just loaning somebody 10 grand and hoping they figure it out. We ain't playing those kind of games, all right? Number 2, second reason, your security instrument is recorded. So remember I said the first reason is because your money is always secured. Well, most of the states that you are a private money lender in, they're going to use promissory notes and deeds of trust, or some states refer to deeds of trust or the documents as mortgages. These are security instruments, okay? So you have a promissory note, which is basically a document specifying all the details of the agreement. So let's say, for example, I have a property that I'm about to purchase. You want to be a private money lender. You say, Ramon, I want to loan your company $50,000 as a private money lender on that property. Well, there are 2 documents I'm going to draft up. I'm going to draft up a promissory note and a deed of trust, or should I say my attorney will draft those documents up. Once I submit those documents to my attorney prior to closing, or it could be post-closing, we could have already purchased the property and we're just bringing you on as a private money lender. But a lot of times it's prior to the closing. The attorney is going to verify everything that's on the promissory note and the deed of trust. And the attorney or their staff, they're going to reach out to you to verify everything, because they have to give you wire instructions so that you can wire the money prior to closing. And again, if it's post-closing, you're still going to wire the money, and whatever money that my company is going to get, they're going to get it from the attorney, unless you're in a title state where you're using a title company. I'm in Georgia, so I'm talking about attorneys. But the security instrument that actually secures your money, that's going to be recorded in the county that the property is in. So if we have a property in DeKalb County, we're here in Metro Atlanta, or Fulton County, then that security instrument is going to be recorded in that county, and it's going to have your name as the private money lender or your company's name as a private money lender, and that security instrument will be a lien against that property, meaning that if I decided to go sell the property, well, when a title search is done, your lien that is recorded against that property is going to come up, and they're going to have to call you to get a payoff. And you're going to have to sign that release so that you get your money when we sell it, and we're able to get our money and sell the property. So again, First reason, your money is always secured. Second reason, your security instrument is recorded. That deed of trust is going to be recorded like any other mortgage. So when someone buys a home and they get a mortgage from a lender, okay, well, when they close on that home, they're signing these security instruments. So even though the homeowner has a deed to the property, there's still a deed of trust recorded against that property that gives the bank the ability to foreclose in the event the homeowner defaults. Well, that's the same position you're going to be in. Whether it's a first lien holder position, second, third, or fourth, you still have a security instrument recorded. Third reason, your interest payments are monthly. Now, for my company, RP Capital LLC, we pay monthly interest-only payments. So again, let's just say, for example, you loan RP Capital LLC $50,000. So automatically across the board, we offer a 10% interest-only monthly payments until your principal is returned. So most of the times when we're doing our deeds of trust and our promissory notes, we're going to draft the documents for a term of at least a year, no more than 3 years. Most likely it will be at least a year or two. Even if we fix and flip the property, we're still going to have the term set for at least a year in the event something unforeseen happens, because things do happen. However, during the course of that term, every 30 days, you're going to get an interest-only payment. So with this example of $50,000, 10% would be $5,000. So we'll take the $5,000, we'll annualize it over the course of a year. So that means we'll take $5,000 divided by 12. That's 12 payments of $416 and some change a month. So that means every 30 days, you're going to get that check or wire, however you want it, of $416 until the property is sold, or until we refinance it, or until the term ends. At that point, you'll get your initial $50 back, but you were able to be paid throughout that term up to that point. So your interest payments are monthly. Now, for me, I like to have relationships with my private money lenders so that if I get, let's say, for example, $50,000 and there's a 10% interest rate attached to that $50,000, which is $5,000, even if we fix and flip a property and let's say we are able to flip it and sell it in 6 months, you've gotten 6 months of payments, right? And then in 6 months we sell it, or 3 months we sell it. We don't just give you your 50 back. We're going to give you the difference between what you got from that 5 and what was left. So you're going to automatically get $5,000, whether it was 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. Now, one of the reasons why I do this, and it's all about relationship, is because if I have a fix and flip that I can turn around like I have at times within a 2 to 3 month window, and a private money lender loans my company $50,000 with a 10% return of $5,000 over the course of a year, and they made $5,000 in 2 months, when all I really had to do is pay them a monthly payment for 2 months and then give them their 50 back. Hopefully they trust that I'm a credible investor. They want to do business with me. So when I need them to stay in a deal 20 months, they're willing to stay 20 months because I just gave you the entire $5,000 just for being on the deal 2 months. So it's a reciprocal relationship, and that's why I do it that way. But nevertheless, your interest payments are monthly. Fourth reason, your money works, not you. A lot of private money lenders, they have jobs, they have other businesses. They don't want to deal with underwriting deals, signing contracts, previewing properties, dealing with transaction coordinators, worrying about tenants, toilets, termites, deals going bad. The good part about being a private money lender, which is another way of saying you are a passive investor, is that your money is working, not you. So let's say, for example, this private money lender gave me $50,000 and I'm committing to give them $4 something a month and the total $5,000, whether it's 2 months or 20 months of a term. Okay, what happens when the contractor bails on me, or the HVAC goes out, or the deal that we had for a new buyer falls through and we have to put it back on the market, anything can happen, and I lose money, well, guess what? The private money lender doesn't lose money. I've got to send that payment every month, whether the home is empty, renovated, distressed, or not. I still have to pay that payment. So your money works, not you. That's very, very important. And the fifth reason is your money doubles every 7 years. So if you use the rule of 72, the rule of 72 basically says if you divide the interest rate that you get when you loan your money out by 72, that will determine how long in years it will take. So for example, the interest rate that we pay our private money lenders minimum is 10%. Okay, so you take 72 divided by 10, then it equals 7.2. So that means in 7.2 years, basically 7 years and 2 months, you will double your money. So if you took that same $50,000 and kept investing it in deals for 7 years, that $50,000 would be at least worth $100,000 in 7 years. Where if it sat in a money market account, in a traditional retirement account, maybe getting 4 to 5%, that same $50,000 would only be worth maybe what? $75,000. It would literally take 14 and a half years for it to become 100, where as a private money lender, it can turn into 100,000 and double within 7 years. So these are just 5 reasons why you should become a private money lender. If you have any questions about becoming a private money lender, feel free to click the link in the description. We have an entire website set up, RP Capital. It's RamonPrestonCapital.com, where we show you all the ins and outs of what we do, how we do it. And we not only want to do business with private money lenders for you to make money, but we want to show you the ins and outs of passive and active real estate investing, because at some point you may want to be the active investor and you may want to help your family, your tribe, your community get into the real estate investment business as well. So appreciate you for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.